Hello, good day. I'm Prince Yemi KASALI, a life coach with Four Corners Alliance Group. Um, this is where our dreams becomes reality for real. So today we shall be talking about our first 30 days in business and how to make use of it to get our first four people at least. And so get your first four people in 30 days. This will be taking you through that, and we will be talking about making use of social media and your mobile phone. So all you just need to do is just to have a social media account and have a smartphone. So Facebook is going to be our case study today. It's the same way, it's the same principle. There are slightly different things in social medias, but they have the same thing in common. So whichever one you're using, just get the concept. But we will be talking about Facebook in this review. So, what's our requirement? Our requirement is the positive mindset. Every other thing, every other thing, apart from a positive mindset, will give you zero. So, it is this that will determine our attitude towards business. And you know, your attitude towards business is the most important thing. And this will also bring about your dedication. So you have to dedicate yourself at least for that 30 days. Then you need a smartphone. You need a smartphone on Android phone. Then you should have a sufficient internet subscription. In Nigeria, internet subscription is getting reasonable nowadays. Glow is having about 6 gig, I guess, for 1,000 naira, while to what do we call it? While 2,500 for I guess 10 gig. It seems 2,000 will be for 6 gig and 10,000 for about 2,500 for about 10 gig or so. I don't use Glow because the subscription is what do we call it? The service is not reasonable where I stay in Abeokuta, Ogun State. So especially the area which I am, so the service is not too good. Airtel is also having reasonable price also, but the service is also not good. So I use MTN, and I use 2,000 naira subscription at least. That is what I subscribe for, and most of the time I subscribe like twice in a month. But for a start, I know you might not be having a need for subscribing twice. 4,000 naira might be too much, but at least 2,000 naira, budget 2,000 naira for these 30 days. So you with 2,000 naira with MTN, you'll be having about 3.5 gig. That should be enough for you. I do more than that because most of the time I download a lot of videos, I upload a lot of videos, I do researches and so on and so forth. Then you need a Facebook account. Get one if you don't have one, but I'm very, very positive that most of us have one. You also need a WhatsApp account. This is also very, very important. You need a WhatsApp account. Then you need at least 45 minutes per day to do what I'm instructing you to do right now. Any other thing apart from that will just be chatting with your what do we call it, prospects. But the major thing is you need at least 45 minutes per day for this particular review. So you need a Facebook account. Go to your profile, edit your profile, put up a professional profile, something that would attract people. Then you come down and edit your schools, your skills, about you, every other thing. You can go and check professionals' website, profile, so as to see how you can edit and adjust and make your own look so great. Put in pictures that are matured, pictures that makes you that speaks of you, that makes you look like an entrepreneur. As you can see, this is my phone screenshot. So I'm using my phone right now. So you can also use your phone, and your phone is the most important tool because it is mobile. So I want you to get used to that phone, and you'll be able to do it faster. So after that, you have to go and join a lot of groups. So all you just have to do is to come here and search for groups in which you want to join. You can search for groups like Nigerian MLM. You can search for groups like Network Marketing Nigeria, and so on and so forth. You can go into other countries. Right now, I'm not even joining Nigerian groups. I go off Nigerian groups like Zimbabwe, Kenya, Tanzania, Ghana, and so on and so forth. So just look for a particular country and start going. Then, after you do your search, it brings you here. So you have people, this is pages, events. Then you come and click on groups so that you see the groups on the that are related to what you're searching. So what I do is this: I hold on it, or I use a touch, talking about the screen where you an Android phone. So when you touch it, it shows this particular thing. This particular icon comes up to tell you to open to a new tab. So you keep opening them to a new tab. You go ahead down, you open them to new tab, you open them to new tab. Just like you can see, a lot of tabs are opening right now. So I'm opening them to new tab. I can open about 20, 30 to new tabs, even 40, but it's reasonable. Open 20, 25 at most to new tabs. So after you've done that, you come here and click join group. So you click on them all so that at least they will be loading. It makes it very, very faster. So you join those groups. So after you've joined them, it might not be a thing of a day. You might just join 50 in the morning. Maybe later in the evening you join another 50. The next day you join 50. Have about you need at least about 200 groups. Yeah. So you need about 200 groups. So that means if you're joining about 200 groups, you would have requested for about 300 groups. So you do that. Depends on you. And note, most of the time, if you're doing what I'm trying to do right now, your Facebook account is precious to you, you might open another one for this, because just of recent I lost my Facebook account, which I cherish most. Because of what I am introducing you to. One thing about social media is this: they always guide against you doing the marketing on their group. They on their website, they want you to subscribe for advert. So when they now see you getting often pasting groups, pasting advert, they feel threatened, and you might lose your account. So get this done now. On the home page, you come down the home page and click groups. So this is where you see the groups. Like I said, you just open it to a new tab. So these are the groups that I had joined. So these are the groups that I had joined. So I come here and click see all, so as to see all the groups that I have joined. And as you can see, these are the list of groups that I have joined. So what I do again is this: I do the same thing I used to do. I open them to new tabs. So I open about 20 of them, 20 pages. So come in here. You come in here. I paste the info, the ready-made advert. I would have copied it from maybe my WhatsApp, any other place where I wrote them down to. So I copy them and paste them here. Then come down and click add photos. You need to add photos. Why? Two reasons why you need to add photos. Number one, the picture attracts most. It is the picture that attracts most people to read your advert. That is number one. Number two is this: it slows the time at which you are pasting, because the Facebook mostly doesn't really most of the time look at the numbers of posts. What they look most is the speed at which you paste. The speed, how many posts per second. So if you're posting like 5, 10, 20 in a second, or in like a minute, you might be penalized. So to slow that down, you had pictures, so that at least that slows the rate at which you'll be posting. That is number one. Then number two is it attracts. So here you come here and click choose to choose the picture. You would have already slot your picture, the picture you want to use, in a particular place where you'll be able to easily get the picture. So I come in here, I click this. So when I click this, it comes, then you preview. So I click preview. Then after I preview it, then it comes. As you can see, this is the picture down here, and this is the message I wrote. So after then you paste, as in you send. Then it will be suggesting if you want to tag these people. You might not. I don't usually do it because I might be bored. I might be disturbing them because I do this very often. So if you keep clicking on the same set of people often and often, it's like you're disturbing them. So you come down and click done. Then this is your message. So sometimes a particular group might need an approval before your message is being uploaded in that group. So most of the time, if I see there's a particular group that is requesting for approval, I immediately remove myself from that group, because most of the time they might not approve it. So, and it will be wasting my time pasting it, because you only know if there's going to be an approval after you've done that, after you've pasted. So these are the messages. So when you do this, you send that to about 50 groups per day. What I usually do then is this: I do 50 in the morning, I do 50 in the evening, but it's not advisable. It's too much. So what you should do is at least maybe you do 30 in the morning, 30 in the evening. That's cool. That's okay. At least 60 messages per day on the group. That is not part of your normal posting. It's just an advert. So now make sure your details is in that group, especially your WhatsApp contact. So then you have them on your WhatsApp. So they come to your WhatsApp, you start conversation. For example, this person came to my WhatsApp, I added the person, I sent the person the videos. This person came to my WhatsApp, I hired him back, and so on and so forth. So they come to your WhatsApp and talk to you, and be very, very careful. Try and avoid you contacting them. Make sure they contact most of the time. Why? When you are contacting them, when they send you their details and you now contact them on WhatsApp, you'll be storing their numbers while they will not be storing yours. You need them to store your number. That would be very, very good for for follow-ups. So make sure you try your best possible. Don't persuade them to do it, don't force them to do it, but be technical. Try and make sure you avoid you being the one getting in touch with them. Let them get in touch with you. It is even a test of will that you are so sure that they at least want to know what it's involved. So the next thing is this: you create a broadcast. That means you add the new numbers to a broadcast. What I do is this: every month I separate the people of this month from each other with add them into different broadcasts. So you add them into a broadcast. So you come here after clicking new broadcast. So you start adding. You can see only contacts with blah 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 will receive your message. That means only the people that have already added you to their contact list, to their phone list, will only see this message. That is why you need them to contact you, so that they will be the one adding you. So as you can see, these are the people of August. So you can see A means August. So you start adding them to your broadcast. As you can see, I just added these people, 8 out of 256. That means 8. Now then we move on. So after you've added them, you can see this is August. For August alone, I've already have 71 people at least that I'm still following up. I don't follow people that are not interested. Immediately I send you a message and you said you are not interested. Fine, good luck, best of luck, thank you very much, and so on and so forth. But these are the people that are still contemplating, promising, and still like studying. So I have 71 people on my broadcast list for this August, and this is just mid of August. So I'm yet to finish. Before the end of August, I'm so positive I would have had about 120 people at least in my contact list. So what do I do with them? I send them messages every now and then. Every morning I send them messages. So I only send once, it delivers to all of them. So that is just to at least show them that I'm available, and that is just to create more rapport. That is just to tell them what do we call it, competent enough to be with them. So that is what we call follow-up. The more you follow up people, the more at least they give it consideration. Some people might like, it might be a scam, but when they see you doing that every now and then, they will like, okay, it can't be a scam, and this guy can be real serious sending them this kind of message if it had been scam. So that would at least convince them. So what I do is this: I do that for at least 3 months. So after 3 months and I feel like they are not coming on board, then I send them a message and like, oh, I'm so sorry, I don't want to be a nuisance. So I just have to stop these messages I'm sending to you. Anytime you're ready, please contact me. Thank you very much. So, and like I said, that is 71 people. Out of 71 people in a month, you are so positive that at least you will get your 4 people. So if every one of us do this in our first 30 days, what do you expect? We get our results. So in the next 4 months, everybody is $10,000 rich. And you can see it is doable. This is somebody that had earned 62,400 $430 in the business. So what are we saying? So it is doable. Please, let's make use of this. Let's duplicate this. Let us do it, and let our members also know that it is important that they do it, so that every one of us have at least 4 people in our first 30 days. Thank you very much. My name is Prince Yemi KASALI once again. I would see you at the top. Any question, you're free to get in touch with me. If you're watching this particular review, it means you're part of my team. So I'll be very, very happy to work with you. Any other questions, any help, anything, just contact me. Prince Yemi KASALI is my name once again. Thank you very much. Have a successful week.